I just have one thing to say. Single moms, if you see one, she's out here doing her best to raise her kids, work hard, do what you gotta do. You see her stressed out and you see her just whatever, but she's doing her thing. She's still trying to be positive and optimistic and pretty so she can love herself and stay consistent. If you see a woman like that and you have no intention on doing anything with it, just leave her the fuck alone. Leave her alone. She's already going through it, and she does it in silence, and that is way more peaceful than dealing with somebody who just wants to poke their head in and confuse and piss them off. I promise you, you're doing the best you could for society by leaving that single mom alone. We don't want to remain single moms, but we also don't want to be in situations where the other person is not really in it. And if that is what it is, then don't be in it. You had the choice not to do anything. You had the choice not to say anything. Let's just maintain that energy. I'd much rather be alone than be miserable with somebody else. I'd much rather be miserable with my kids than be miserable with somebody who's just going to find ways to make me feel bad about myself because they weren't really interested. You might not realize you're doing it, but you do. Just leave her alone. Like, let her stress by herself. Let her be, She's just out here minding her business, and then boom, came along with your breadcrumbing and shit. And because she wants intimacy and love, she buys in. And she has the conversations and she enjoys it because her dopamine levels are up, right? It feels nice that it's not a conversation just about children, but it could be about other stuff, and you remind them that they're pretty and they're fun and yada yada. And you remind that woman that she has a personality beyond being a parent. And then you realize, oh man, she got kids. Or maybe you realize you don't want a relationship. Just want to get some. Figure that out first, but leave that girl alone. Oh, I got a text. Leave that woman alone. She's dealing with the emotional roller coaster right now. She's dealing with children or child, whatever. She's dealing with work because she's got to pay her own bills. She's dealing with her car because no one else is going to check it for her. She's dealing with parents because parents are parents because they just be parenting. And they're older, so they've got a lot of judgments. So that's a whole nother trauma in itself. But then you have social media and society telling them that they're not good enough or not pretty enough or that they're never going to be this or they can be this. It's just a lot of confusion. It's a lot going on. And then you decide to come in and, like I said, breadcrumb, and you give nothing. And now they feel indifferent. They feel away. So leave her alone. If you're not gonna be a part of something, don't add to the headache that she already has, like I do. But and that's not just a single woman thing, that's just a woman thing. Like, if she's living her best life, you don't need to walk in and find ways to ruin it, because it sucks. The human mind is very fragile sometimes, and we crave companionship. And when you come in and just ruin the vibes, it's hard to get it back. So If you see a woman minding her business or yelling at her kid, but she just looks really cute, but you see that she has a kid, no ring on her finger, she's clearly doing it alone, but you, again, have no intention on being valuable, and that could mean so many different things depending on the woman you're talking to. Leave her alone. I cannot stress that enough. Leave us alone. Again, sometimes it's not even worth it. All right. Bye.